I'm glad I brought this up, and I was talking about the colorism, and I was talking about not you can't trust anybody, and that was my view to Phil Devon's show about what happened in his situation with the wife. Everybody talking about his light skinned Latina wife who was Afro Mestiza. Okay, and she does not look like a white. I don't know what I don't know what's considered white to y'all. Y'all crazy. I guess Kaepernick white too. Anyway, point is, so what happened is he is mixed white. He not pure black, but still he doing something for the community. Some of y'all who always made commentaries about Fade ain't doing nothing for the community. Anyway, just causing bullshit. So I brought up Peter Tosh, and I'm glad because Impressive, shout out to Impressive. She talked about colorism with what's Tina Campbell's cousin-in-law, and how Kelly Rowland was mistreated. And she not, and Kelly Rowland no dark skin woman, but they was doing she not light enough like Beyonce, whatever. And a lot of people don't do research on their family, their history. You know, I'm not bashing impressive, but some of our people today, this is nothing new, okay? In Jamaica, Peter Tosh and biracial. I'm not sure that we can't look at someone's color and say they're not mixed. So you never know that Peter Tosh might have white Native American ancestors, Taino, and Arawak Native American and white ancestry, European, English, Irish, whatever, maybe Spanish, French, or whatever. But he came out looked like a pure black man. Then you have light skin with kinky hair, not no so called good hair like Becky with good hair. Um, Light skinned man whose daddy is white Jamaican English descent. Um, Bob Marley, who white daddy rejected. Bob Marley wanted to feel more closer to the black side of his family, and they both was on they both was in the Rastafarian religion, and they both was singing reggae music. White people in England, who, because Jamaica used to be owned by England, saw interest in their music. Peter Tosh did a song with Mick Jagger from Rolling Stones and everything. But colorism was used to break the friendship up. And seemed to me they stopped being friends. I don't make mistake, but seemed to me they stopped being friends when that Bob Marley. So when they saw Bob Marley, even though Bob Marley was saying with the one drop mentality, with the Garveyism and Rastafarianism, saying that he was black and he wanted to be closer to his African roots. And I guess it also resent because his white dad in Jamaica rejected him, like, abandoned him. Well, they were looking at that. They looked at color, and they saw a light-skinned man who represent a little bit of their culture, of their heritage, since they're white. And he had kinky Afro texture hair, full C hair, whatever. They saw that that was their choice. They saw a dark skinned man and they was like, okay, well, he looks pure black and he looks like Africa, but we gotta sell records to our white people with reggae music. So we're not choosing that. And that's how they broke up their friendship. It seemed to me they probably were still friends after the situation, but I about had to break this up. Many of y'all do not do research. I just wish that these new millennium kids and adults will stop going by what they know today and do background research on the problem, the root and the source of the problem. They refuse to do that, and it's just like, oh, it's shot. There's colors back in the 90s. They allowed all type of color African people, whatever. And then the Alicia Keys came out, whatever. Okay, and so, point is, I'm like, this is nothing new. Okay? And this was back in the 70s, close to where I was born, because I was 79 up to the 80s. And I know Bob was killed by a white man. I heard about it as well, they, just like Jimi Hendrix, okay? Because a white man revealed in his death that he got Jimi Hendrix killed, and Jimi was mixed with black, Cherokee, and Irish. Jimi Hendrix also is rumored he had Mexican ancestry as well, and his grandmother, who's Cherokee, raised him in Canada. Okay, so and he was in the drugs, and I know he died of overdose, but they now saying that a white man had revealed that he got him killed with the drugs, set him up. Cause let me say something. The metal that you hear today, that's Jimi Hendrix. If he was a white man with metal rock, he had black DNA in an afro, and he looked more black, not pure black, but in Cherokee and possibly Latino Mexican roots. Besides Santana, who's Mexican or who's rock. So before anybody start making rock music, white people music, I get tired of hearing people saying this. This is the reason why we got that problem in the industry, okay? Because it's not just the white people who racist, but it's these old coons who try to be pro-black, being pro-black, and then they pro-black is being stereotypical and call themselves to be the hood and thug. They don't want to the stereotypes make us look terrible. Anyway, ignorant people. Ignorant will kill you. Ignorant will cause you problems. Ignorance will cause a lot of problems. People suffer of a lack of knowledge. Perish of a lack of knowledge. Hosea 4:6. Okay. You can call yourself a nigga equal ignorant, excuse me. God dog it. So anyway, that's why we in poverty. Thank you. So I had to bring that up because a lot of y'all don't do y'all research, and I'm glad that I'm older. I'm almost 40 years old, and I can tell it like it is compared to these young people who refuse to do research and resource and see this root of the problem. So before this whole about Sia, who's not that dog, and the Colorism, Beyonce more lighter, okay, getting promoted in dark skinned women. The men went through the situation too. Okay? And it's very true. It is very true. Um, and so and it's very true. And that even with Michael Jackson before his vitiligo, by him being a lighter brown complected camel skin brother, he was promoted because if he was, I mean, Luther Vandross was popping, but Luther Vandross even said he refused to dye his hair blonde. And he was a dark skinned man. God rest his soul. He mostly remained in the R&B charts. Yeah, he went across over, but it wasn't like Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson's success and Whitney Houston and Prince and all that. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that. And that's why when they saw Bob Marley, they saw okay, he part white, he don't acknowledge being white, he say he black, but we know genetically he part white and he's very light. We're gonna promote him. That's what they did. This is back in the 70s, y'all. That's when they had afros and all that other stuff, and Black Pride and Foxy Brown, who ain't that, and even the colors for that. With Pam Grier, she camera skin. They didn't put they had Cleopatra Jones, but who we hear more about? Foxy Brown, not the rapper Foxy Brown. I'm talking about Pam Grier. You hear more about her than the sister, the dark skin sister played Cleopatra Jones. Okay, okay, you hear more about her. Okay, Pam Grier, who's more lighter, not too light, but more lighter camera skin, and then her background is African American and Hispanic. Yes, Pam Grier is part Hispanic and Chinese and Native American. She said it in some interview in Wikipedia, brought it up on her bio. Okay, so yeah, to Hispanic head, my yes, my Latin, yeah, she part Hispanic. I don't know if she Mexican, Puerto Rican, whatever, part maybe Spanish Creole like me down the family tree, but she mentioned she got Hispanic in her roots too. So did. Pam Grier, yes she did. And Chinese. Chinese, Native American, but besides black. And she much lighter, not too light, but not dark chocolate. And we hear more about Foxy Brown, her character, than we hear about Cleopatra, who was dark chocolate. Okay? So, I mean, y'all and it's these trying to be more Afrocentric, millennium type people don't do research, don't try to stay in their range and try to go hard with it and be we call it a fascist, like a Nazi type mentality towards those who don't agree with them. That's what you're dealing with. But I'm not, baby. I've been through all the bull and everything else. Remember I said Columbine started my idea when I was a little boy in elementary school back in the 80s. Okay, so thank you, and I'm bipolar as you know what. So I don't care about what they any feelings about me not saying what they want me to say. Okay, it's about folks taking advice or something. I wouldn't care. You don't like my wife? Fine, f you. Get out my channel box. I ain't trying to be kissing your behind. Okay, kissing your ass, trying to start all this cussing now. Okay, but I live for me. So point is, y'all don't do your research. And I'm not bashing oppressive. I like her channel, but this color is in the industry. It's not new. I don't understand how y'all don't look in deep and find research and read. It's like I don't want to know about that old stuff, but you can't talk about a problem without bringing the root of the problem. That's what I'm saying. So I go by. I'm very old school about that. Okay, I'm more liberal in my new school. And when I was coming up in the 90s and 80s in early 2000, this foolishness in 2000, I can't be too liberal and too new school with that because it's a bunch of ignorance and foolishness. And I am a proud, young looking old man, almost 40 years old, and I had no problem be the big papa up in here. I have no problem with that. I actually think it's wisdom. I embrace it. I'm supposed to scared of their age. I'm not. I'm proud that I am a 39-year-old man. I'm proud that I am old. When I was 18-year-old, I was glad to be grown. I wasn't trying to be no child like Michael Jackson. No offense to Michael Jackson, but I was happy and said control like Janet Jackson when I turned 18. Okay, back in August of 97. Okay, so point is, I never want to be controlled by others, including my own family. Okay, own two parents. I don't care about brother or no. I don't care about that one little legacy of that. So that's why I all about myself. I don't care about other people. I do what I want to do, and folks ain't gonna run me whatever. Thank you. I take my family to the extreme. Now, point is, as an older in old school, but look like a but I'm technically a 39-year-old Generation X. I don't have no problem exposing that. I'm very proud of that. And one thing about me looking young, I take herbs. If I don't know no kush, no crack, no weed, I don't drink too much because I've been on medication. You can't drink with medication. Okay, I might start drinking. So I'm taking okay, so I can be on a liquor ads and make money. Okay, yeah, because with no anybody those stereotypes, but I want to promote you can drink with moderation. I never got drunk. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Did I say anything about nothing control me? Thank you. For the self-control, baby. Moderation. Now, what I was saying is that's maturity when you have moderation. Okay, maturity, not immaturity when you let something control you. So, truth of the matter is, I have always been a person that wants to stand my ground and do things and be in control. Okay, and I'm a Leo, so it makes a lot of sense. So, point is, what I was saying is that y'all don't do the research. You don't try to find out things and look behind what you've been told and all other stuff. So this old colorism in the music industry is nothing. There's nothing new. Okay, it isn't. So truth of the matter is, please do y'all research, young people. My young people out there, besides talking about current topics, find the root of the resource. See the examples in the past. All right, but yes, they chose the British media chose Bob Marley. I don't care how much hotel black he was, okay? How much he didn't relax his hair and let it be kinky, okay, okay, and went natural and he didn't have no good hair type, less 4C texture type, okay? Didn't matter. They saw that color and they chose him over Peter Tosh, okay? This is nothing new. And before I end this, don't run to the bash, don't panic. It's organic. Who, my white, my part white, part mixed Hispanic, brother. You know what I'm saying, bash. But before bash came talking about no pants, legalize it. Peter Tosh came out legalize it. And I don't do no 420. I don't do no weed. Don't criticize it. He was the inventor of that. Peter Tosh. Legalize it. Don't criticize it. That's Peter Tosh, y'all, okay? And then I see in that video I'm talking about the Vibe show. them Jamaican, and meaning not all but dog, but many with dog, police officers way before Derek Wilson, before Yardis, Porcho Coconut with some black DNA, okay, in Mexico, Misty Afro Mestizo, and light skin can try to pass as white Afro Mestizo, Brian and Sandra Bling, okay, way before all this stuff was going on, the Jamaican Police Department down in Jamaica, whooped him and beat him like a slave on a plantation. And yes, they did. On VH1, behind abuse exposed them the injury. Okay, so I'm letting y'all know that in Jamaica, yes, in Jamaica, y'all don't be doing y'all research. Anyway, bye bye. Y'all have a nice day.